What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on my channel. And you know what? We just hit 4,000 subs. You guys are incredible. That's why, if your name's on the screen right now, huge thank you. Sorry if I missed a few of you guys. I'm trying to get new people in every single one of these, but it's tough because we have a lot of people commenting and engaging, so it's tough for me to tell who I've shouted out and who I haven't, so I'm trying to get as many new people as possible. But I want to do a Q&A here once again. I want to do this for every 1,000 subscribers, but I think after 5K, I'm going to wait until hopefully something like 10K before I do another one. But I love doing these like shout out videos and Q&A type things because to me, it's because of you guys that I'm to be able to do this right now. So without further ado, let's get right into it. How old are you and where do you live? Okay, I get this one quite a bit. I'm 20 years old and I'm from Canada. Do you look at this as a job or a hobby? Honestly, man, I don't really label it as either, man. I just kind of come out here and like one day I was playing Saints Row and I'm like, dude, I want to make a video about what you can do in Saints Row 2 that you can't in GTA 5. You know what I mean? Because to me, I was seeing GTA 5 get so much press and I was playing Saints Row 2 all the time, and even the first Saints Rows, and then Saints Row the Third Remastered is what really helped my channel. I did like some character creations and stuff like that. So I really loved those games and I wanted to make videos about that. But I tried a bunch of things, man, like Red Dead Redemption 2, even some GTA 6 ideas, but I didn't really like doing that. It didn't give me the same gratification that Saints Row and Saints Row 5 stuff did, because I'm truly passionate about this stuff, and I feel like you guys can feel that when you guys watch these videos, and I love interacting with you guys. A lot of people in the comments tell me that I interact with people who watch these videos more than like almost any YouTuber, and I love hearing that because that's what I want. I want to be able to interact with you guys all the time. And of course, it's getting harder because we're growing pretty quickly, but I want to try to keep up as much as possible and answer as many comments as I can. Do you think Saints Row 5 can save the series? Oh boy, this is a juicy one, dude. I love this one because personally, I totally think it can. And let's be real about it. Saints Row's been dead for a few years now. The only reason it's had a glimpse of life is because of that Saints Row the Third Remastered. And I know there's always Saints Row fans lurking around who are ready to support the series, especially on Reddit, and I've seen a lot here on YouTube. Shout out to all of you guys. But it's been dead, realistically, in gaming, for all intensive purposes, since probably Get Out of Hell in 2015. But like you guys have heard me say for many months now, GTA 6 isn't going to come out for at least a few years. And let's be real about this. Rockstar, honestly, dude, is kind of giving people a bad taste in their mouths right now. There's a lot of people who aren't too happy with what Rockstar are doing with the microtransactions and re-releasing GTA 5 on the PS5. So Rockstar's kind of lowering right now. So if Saints Row 5 can take advantage of that, release maybe a year or two before GTA 6, and be one of the first open world gangster games on the next gen of consoles, like the next closest thing to Grand Theft Auto on next gen consoles, I think that's going to be really beneficial, man. And then when people come out and say, oh, GTA clone, then you can be like, GTA, where you at? Where are you at? They're going to be nowhere to be found. So then Saints Row can really take the crown for a good amount of time and run with it. Because then, don't forget, you also got the Saints Row movie coming out. So the Saints Row name could really blow up. And I do think that Saints Row 5 could not only save the series, but grow it even more. Angel Freddy asks, what is my favorite activity in Saints Row 2 and will I make videos about Cyberpunk? My favorite activity in Saints Row 2, it's got to be either Fight Club, Crowd Control, or Demolition Derby. It's a three-way tie because the activities are just so kick-ass. And as far as Cyberpunk, dude, I'm going to cover everything with Cyberpunk. I'm going to make so many videos like free roam gameplay, Easter eggs, things to do, secret locations, like you name it. I'm going to have so much fun covering Cyberpunk. You're going to see a ton of content on it on this channel. Saints Row videos, which by the way, awesome channel, lots of Saints Row stuff on there, go check it out. Asks, favorite mission from Saints Row? Easy. Kanto Connection. Derek E asks, top 3 favorite Saints Row characters excluding the boss. So I'll go Johnny Gat, obviously. I'll go Pierce, and I'll go a tie between Mero and Shogo Okuji because I hated them, but I love to hate them. YT Nick asks, which Shaundi do I prefer, SR2 or SR3 and beyond? Oh, that's tough because she's definitely easy on the eyes in Saints Row the Third and beyond. But you know what? In Saints Row 2, she was so chill, and I like that about her, you know? Like, she was kind of really uptight in Saints Row the Third and even 4. But I do like how she was in Saints Row 2, but I gotta say that maybe it's both, because in Saints Row 4, I loved that scene where, like, old Shaundi meets new Shaundi and they argue. I love that. That was so awesome. So I know it's a cop-out answer, but both, because the bitchy Shaundi kind of grew on me a little bit, you know what I mean? Gucci Chumba asks, what are some features that I want in Saints Row 5? Great question. Thank you. So, first thing is I want a map with a bunch of interiors. Honestly, for me, the most fun thing in Saints Row 2 is all the interiors, exploring them, like the meat factory, the science center, the casino, things like that. That's what I want. Second, Easter eggs, and not cheap ones, great ones like the Cabot, Volition Island, the Sea Monster, things like that, because I get such a rush from finding those Easter eggs. Number 3 is I want a great story. I don't care how it is, but as long as it's not a cop-out story with a stupid ending, I'm okay with it. I want a nice, meaty, juicy story that's going to be awesome to revisit and replay. Number 4, the NPCs. I don't want the NPCs to be copy-pasted, boring, like in Saints Row the Third. I want NPCs like Saints Row 2. Everybody's doing something different, whether it's the university students, the truckers at the trailer park, or the old people with like canes and walkers. I want a bunch of diverse, awesome NPCs, so it feels like everybody's a different person instead of just copy-pasted the same template over and over again. And lastly, I want them to bring back some classic weapons like the Pimp Cane and the Pimp Slap. Those are a must. And also the Shark-O-Matic, which I absolutely adore. And I forget what it's called, but the one where like you shoot it and octopus goes on an NPC's head and they start like dancing. I love that one. EVD asks, what are some of your favorite songs from Saints Row? And she says, or he says, did you know that the voice actor Cy Smith of Aisha is a real R&B singer? Oh, dude, I actually didn't know that. That's actually awesome. Favorite songs, Down Under, Take On Me, So Sick by Neo. If you guys watch the stream, you guys know about that one. The one that's like, put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up. And I Need a Hero. Oh, and my number 1. How could I forget this? Karma Chameleon. That's my number 1, man. Toby Goodermuth, sorry if I messed that up, asked, what is my tier list for the Saints Row game? Saints Row 2, number 1. Saints Row the Third, number 2. Saints Row 1, up next at number 3, then Get Out of Hell, and then lastly Saints Row 4. And I want to clarify that I still had a bunch of fun playing Saints Row 4, and I like it as a game. But as a Saints Row game, it didn't do it for me. Ganu asks, what is your favorite gang apart from the Saints? Easy, the Ronin. Crimson asks, do you think Volition should put SR1 and SR2's official soundtrack on streaming services and on vinyls and CDs? Oh my god, dude, that is such an amazing idea. I love that. Hell yes. Suicide, I don't know if I said that, asks, what do you think the gameplay of Saints Row 5 will look like? I mean, you guys have heard me say this a bunch. I think they have no choice but to listen to the fans. There's going to be some old school and some new school. I think it's going to be predominantly old school, but there's going to be a little sprinkle of new school in there, so they're going to try to please as many people as possible. So maybe that means it's a gangster roots game, but you can drink some Saints Flow and go fight some aliens, kind of like in GTA 5 in that mission with Michael where he's like flying through the air, or when he smokes that weed and then he has to fight aliens, like that type of thing. Agent 43 asks, do you think the next Saints game will give gangs their own fighting style and melee weapons like from 2 when the Ronin had katanas and stuff like that? I mean, I really hope so, because if you remember in Saints Row the Third, no matter what melee weapon you used, it was pretty much the same animation for all of them. But in Saints Row 2, then all the animations for different melee weapons was different. Like the sledgehammer would be different to the katana, which would be different to like the pimp slap, which I found totally awesome, and I hope they have that. And then it kind of added some more fun to like a mode like Fight Club when you had different melee styles, which I absolutely adored. And honestly, it was not only good for the boss, but it was good for the gangs too, because then every time you would fight them, they would crack out their own fighting style, which I absolutely love. So this is a must. Great, great observation, Agent 43, because I think this is necessary for the next Saints game. And honestly, if they don't do it, it's just lazy. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this one. If I didn't answer your question, I am so sorry. But I'm going to do another one for 5K, and like I said, I'm going to try to get new people every time I do these Q&As. I might start, because you guys are answering a bunch, or asking a bunch of questions, and I absolutely love it. Next time, what I'm going to do is, if you want to ask me a question, put hashtag Q&A in the comment, and that's how it's going to make me easier to find it. And I'm going to try to get new people in every single one of these. If you like this kind of stuff, especially Saints Row, make sure you leave a like on this video and subscribe for more if you're new. I will see you guys in the next one.